I am Coach Andre, and I'm going to show you 3 exercises that are going to help you get into your first proper Cossack. And even if you can get into one, it's going to make those even better. So let's get into it. Have a seat. This is for anyone who can at least sit in a 90-degree straddle. 90 degrees, the angle between one leg and the other, and then go past sitting upright to leaning forward at least 20 degrees. If you can do that, you're golden. Here's what we're going to do. I want you to sit here in the 90-degree straddle. You don't have to be able to go. You don't have to be able to drop far and have the hamstring flexibility, but this is going to make everything in the middle proper for a pancake and far beyond that. Pancakes, forget about it. I want you to pull one leg in, and here's how we're going to do it. Lean back a little bit. All right. First, we're going to lean back a little bit. Stay stable. I'm facing forward. So I'm bisecting this angle between each leg, just like this. All right. And then we're going to pull one leg in like that and extend it back out. In just like this and out. And I want you to pull it in as far as you can. Notice what the gap is like here, because this is a function of your hip flexors firing and being strong enough to raise your knee, as well as your hamstrings being strong enough to pull everything in. And then when you come out, I want you to, instead of drop it like it's hot, I want you to place it down like it's not. Control everything and use every opportunity to get stronger. So this is what we're going to do. Sit here, hands behind your head. This is a training session. It's a short one, but this is going to help you. Pull the leg in where you can, and then out. Extend. That's 1. In. Out. Go for control. 2. We're going to do that a third time. In. Out. And that's 3. Switching to the other side. Same thing. In. Pull it in. Compress as much as you can. And one thing to point out here, one of the things limiting people from Cossacks is their ankle flexion, the dorsiflexion here, the angle between your instep and your shin. It's not always the hip complex. Often it is the ankle itself. And there are solutions to that. So we're going to go out. Do that 2 more times. In, pull, raise that knee out, pick the knee up. Then 1 more time. In, out, and that is 3. Roll on the heels. This is great for your internal hip rotation. Now, a little bit about what we're doing here. Why Cossacks? Why are Cossacks important in the first place? There's a simple answer to that question. Cossacks provide some of the greatest access you can get to your adductors, hamstrings, hip flexors, quads, glutes. And the importance of that is that we gain the greatest access that we have, that we can get to, the most superior access that we have available, so that we can exploit it and produce the greatest development by the things we do with that access. So if we can have superior access, we potentially can have superior development. You have to know what else to do once you have it, but once you know both of those things, sky is the limit. All right, so we're gonna do the next phase here. And the next one is we're going to pull the leg in, compressing, grabbing the leg with both hands like so. So instead of leaning back as we were here, I want you to turn toward this leg a little bit more. You still only need 90 degrees or slightly more. You're going to pull it in, grab, and then I want you to flex the ankle. So when I'm doing this, you can see it here. Pull it in. I'm flexing the ankle. All from this position to this position is just me flexing. And I'm doing my best to lean forward and place weight on this foot, because that's necessary to get up from a Cossack. All right, so that's what we're doing. Pull it in, and then compress, hold it, and extend it. We'll do 3 of those in a row. In, grab, compress, full compression, lean forward, and then out. Again, place it, don't drop it. In, lean forward, out, 2, once more, just like that. In, out, and that's 3. All right, other side, same way. Turn and face that leg a little bit more. In, pull, fully compress, flex, out, 1. In, pull, out, 2. One more time. In, flex that ankle, out, and that is 3. Excellent. Roll out on the heels, sit up straight if you can, or forward, even better. So we are going to transition a little bit. The first 2 exercises assume a position a bit different than a Cossack. This one in particular that we just did, you have your leg lined up with your torso. That you can't really do a good Cossack. It's possible, but that's not reasonable. The way that we do the Cossack is we have our bodies on the inside so that our torsos are not interfering with the position of the hip. So this exercise, I'm going to place one hand behind and one hand in front, and we're going to pull the leg in, use the back hand to push, and start reaching, and then come back. And then we go back out. All right. So I want you to pull in, push, and reach. You might come up off the floor and then back out. And if you don't, that's okay. This is a Cossack sitting position. I'm not up yet. This is what you want to be able to transition to, from here to here. So we're going to do a couple more. In, push, reach, out. Again, in, reach, out, stand, and then we'll switch sides and do it again. Pull, in, reach. You can use this hand to push. You don't need to be going where I'm going. That's okay. Go where you can go. Always face your own wall. Press out, stand. That's 1. In, reach, out, 2. In, face your own wall, because that's where you have to change. Out, and soon you'll find a new wall. And that is 3. Excellent. So if you put those 3 exercises together, you start working on your ability to compress. That's the first part. Your ability to transfer some of the weight. That's the second part. And then the weight transfer with your body in a more appropriate position. Now, if in fact this was too easy for you with one hand, you can always do it this way and reach and then come back. We want to be able to get from a Cossack sit, get into a Cossack sitting position with full compression here, and then come back up and back down. This is one of the most essential and simple goals that will lead you to far better exercises. If you want more information on this, if you want to develop your ankles and your hamstrings and your hips and all the things that will help you get here far more easily, join my Skool community, the FlexTheory method. You get these little tidbits here, but I want you to get the most that will work for you. So until the next time, flex hard.